Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. Yesterday I got tomatoes out of the freezer. Tomatoes I grew in my own garden, which I froze up. I got them out yesterday and they're fully defrosted. I also got some pepper out, which is fully defrosted now. So to that I am adding, shall I add all of this? Yes. Sorry about the bottom of the bowl. That's celery. And there's about 3 small onions there. So they're going in. There's roughly, I suppose, about 10 a pound of tomatoes. And about 4 bell peppers. And I'm just going to let them slowly come up to a boil. Now I'm taking, last year when I made this, I looked through the majority of my books and found out the canning time for each one of these vegetables, and then I took it to the highest one. This time I actually have found a recipe in this canning and preserving for dummies. And it's stewed tomatoes with celery, and it's got onion in as well. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to follow the canning times, but I don't particularly like the canning times. To me, I think that's a bit where is it? You pressure can it for 10 minutes, and I don't like that shorter period, so I'm going to err on the side of caution and do it for 20 minutes, which is what I thought I did it last year. I'd rather err on the side of caution because, as you know, I've only been canning for a few years now, and I do experiment with it to a certain extent, but I try and find either a recipe that I can base it on, or, you know, find the individual times for each vegetable that's gone in it, and then always go to the highest. So if there's no meat in there, but there's potatoes, carrots, celery, whatever, I look to all of those, find the highest time and go for that one. But I've got a recipe this time, so I'm sort of going along the guidelines, but same as I said, I don't think 10 minutes pressure canning is long enough, so I'm going to give it 20 minutes. But I'm going to start this off now and bring it up to a boil, see how liquidy it is, and then I'll bring you back when it's starting to boil. It's just come to the boil. I've added 2 teaspoons of canning salt and a tablespoon of just normal granulated sugar to bring out the sweetness of the tomatoes, and then I'm just going to leave it simmer for about 5-10 minutes and then can it up. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 pint jars in my small canner, and I've got 1.5 jars left over. I don't mind, there's no room in the canner for them, but they will get used up. I'll probably have some tonight for tea, and I've got something else in mind for the half jar. So what I'm going to do now is I've checked my lid over, everything's going. I oiled it a while ago, so it's only been used once or twice since I oiled it. So when I finish this batch tomorrow, it'll all be nice and cool. I'll actually take the gasket off and oil it so it's ready for the next lot. And I'm going to put it on and bring it up to boiling, so a steady stream of steam. I knew that was going to happen soon. Then, when a steady stream of steam is coming out of this hole here, I'm leaving it for 10 minutes. I'll time it for 10 minutes to completely vent, to get the air out of it. And then I will put my weight on it, wait till the dial comes up to 11 pounds of pressure, because this is a Presto with a dial on it. When it's at 11 pounds of pressure, I will time it for 20 minutes. And I'll show you when I'm taking them out of the canner. See you in a bit. There they are. Eight jars of stewed tomato, celery and peppers, and you can still see some of them bubbling away. But that 1.5 jar I had left over, no, it's not for me tea, because as you saw, I've got potatoes boiling. I've made some cheesy mashed potatoes, and I've split that 1.5 pint into 3 and put the potatoes, cheesy potatoes, on top of them. There. They will actually now go in the freezer. I was going to do just cheesy potatoes next week when Lurch isn't on a late shift. One for a meal and one for the freezer. But I needed taking my mind off yesterday. So I've been in here cooking and canning and getting things ready for due tomorrow, because I'm going to spend the day in the kitchen again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
It's a